As you can see, I have a couple of stoves set up here. One is the Primus Classic Trail stove. A pretty foolproof stove, inexpensive stove. I have that with the Primus pot. And I'm going to use that as a control just to see how long it would normally take. And I'm using that to compare it to my BCB Crusader Cup. And I want to try several different kinds of fuel with the Crusader Cup to see what works best and compare the times, because I'm kind of interested in this whole setup. I like the setup. I like the fact that the stove is small and compact. It's made to use with Esbit tablets or alcohol stoves, but I'm going to try some different kinds of fuel just to compare. And what I'm going to try today is InstaFire, which is fire starter, which burns for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to try each of these. Each has 500 mils of water, and I'm going to time them and see how that goes. And then afterwards I'm going to reverse the stoves for a comparison. I like both setups for different reasons, really. I like the BCB. I like the Crusader Cup because it's small and compact, and you can just toss it in your pack and have it for a backup if you're going for the day and you just want a hot drink or to rehydrate a freeze-dried meal. The Classic Trail stove is good for a day or overnight, or you could probably use it for a week if all you're doing is boiling water. It's a great little foolproof stove, like I said. And I don't really hike much in the deep cold part of the winter, and I don't hike at high altitudes. So liquid propane gas isn't really an issue for me, or is alcohol. It's not a big deal. If I am hiking in the wintertime, I just usually make a small wood fire. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to fire them up here in a second and we'll see how it goes. Here we are about 5.5 minutes in, and we're still going. There's bubbles forming. I know there's no lid on it, but I wanted to do a side-by-side without the lid. I just want to try a basic, quick setup. No wind guard or lid, anything. I just want to see the quick and dirty on these, and I'm not seeing which stove is better than the other. I think that's apples and oranges. I just want to compare, considering these are my two solo setups. There is a lid for this Primus pot. The lid for the BCB Cooker is optional. They have a plastic, and there's a stainless steel option. The stainless steel option is quite a bit of money. I think it's around 20 bucks, but I think if you're going to use it a lot, it's the way to go. Whereas here with the Primus, it's just the frying pan lid. Nice little setup. And returning, you get a gentle boil. A gentle boil at about 6.5 minutes. So as you can see, there's a very gentle boil there. It took over 10 minutes, which really isn't surprising considering it's probably started boiling about 30 seconds ago. Really not surprising. It's solid fuel. It's only about the second time I've used it. It works well. I guess what I like about it is it's so light, and the whole setup itself is very light. You could throw a pouch of this InstaFire in your pocket or in your pack and not even think about it, whereas an alcohol stove is a little more involved. With the BCB Cup, they say an alcohol stove takes about 8 minutes to boil a couple cups of water, and that was about 10. The Primus setup was 6.5, but I had that going about 3/4 at 3/4 heat probably. And obviously you're going to want something like that if you're going for any amount of time, you know, something reliable and something quick. But like I said, I just like to have this little setup in my pack as an option, whether I may or may not use it as backup, or even if I'm going for the day. I really, you know, if I'm going to stop and have a boil up, I'm not really in that much of a hurry that 5 minutes is going to count one way or the other. As you can see, there's the fuel. It basically looks like wood pellets for a stove and some other things. You have to stir it up a few times when you first light it. It is made to start fires, but I thought, well, it's so light, why not try it in the cooker? It does leave a lot of soot but you know, if you're used to wood, you know that's going to happen. That's not really a problem for most people. Yeah. There's the two setups. There'll be more videos to come. Next time I'll probably try my alcohol setups, and like I said, I'm going to switch these stoves just to compare them, just for control. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.